She did something very simple, very like sleek and timeless for me, and I just love that. As you can see, my lips and my mouth are super swollen. Yes, I am pregnant.
I think about you. If it's something that you want, then you should make me your girl, your girl. If it's something that you need, then baby, come and share my world, share my world. If it's something that you want, come and take a walk with me.
Let your edge out to some iceberg, you'll be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out? I need rest now, got me bummed out. You so baby, baby, baby. I've been on my empty mind, shit. I should've get from losing the best in me. I worry that I wasted the best in me. Oh, you baby, you don't care. This is urgent. Trying to make some simple change to be a war in my mind. Gotta let go away, he was holding me. Choose the right, but it will be up in front of me.
Hey babes, welcome to a new vlog. Also, welcome to those of you who are new to the channel and those of you who are not. For those of you that are new, I am Bobbianna the Builder. I'm so happy that you are here. While you are here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications. So as y'all can see, y'all spent the morning with me. It was more so like a maintenance type of morning. I got my hair done by DrScahlp here in Atlanta. She's literally the best wig installation hairstylist that we have here in Atlanta, in my opinion. So I got a lace closure wig created and installed by her today. And she did her signature scalp waves in it, which I love because y'all know I do not like tight curls. She did something very simple, very like sleek and timeless for me, and I just love that. So today was actually supposed to be like an entire maintenance day. However, I'm gonna do the rest of my maintenance tomorrow because it is literally, y'all, it is raining cats and dogs outside. Like, I kid you not. On my way home, I was like, oh yeah, I'm not recording because your girl couldn't see out the windshield. So I just had to like, I really had to focus because y'all know I get anxiety when it comes to like rain. Yeah, so today we're just gonna chill out at the house. I have a lot to do. If you follow me on Instagram, then you already know that I did one of my major projects. I'm so proud of myself. Let me show y'all. So I did the pantry all by myself. And look how good it turned out. Like, I am so excited. And then I also bought some like new, containers and stuff so that I could go ahead and fill them up and stuff like that, so I can make sure that the pantry remains organized. Because if y'all would have seen it before, it was also wire shelves. I only had 4 shelves, so I only had like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I also added a 5th one to maximize like the vertical space. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. And this is everything that I took out of the pantry. Y'all, my house looks a mess, like a freaking mess, because it literally took over. I wanted to make sure everything was out of the kitchen as well, which is why I brought it over here in the dining space, because it was like a lot of dust and stuff from when I was doing the pantry. So it was like dust and everything everywhere. So I just moved pretty much everything out of this area, put it over there. And then today, you guys can pretty much go along with me on getting everything back in the pantry and organized. I am 9 times out of 10 just gonna put some music on for myself and for y'all, so y'all can just like vibe out to it, because it's pretty much repetitive. It's just gonna be me putting things into jars and stuff like that, and I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to see that. Before I get started, everything that you see organization wise is gonna be from Amazon. It is listed in my Amazon storefront. Other than that, I think that is, yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything's from Amazon. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, I'm gonna put some music on for y'all to vibe out to, and yeah, let's go ahead and get this done.
good. Living on my mind. Told me on my fears, my name.
Let me tell y'all something. Alexa, pause the music. No one told me like how exhausting it is to create like a certain type of content, because you have to like get it perfect. So I was just filming like the what's that called, the pantry stock, or like the Pantry Organization video, and y'all, that took everything out of me, like everything. And it's still not even finished because I still have to go grocery shopping. I kind of just didn't want to go grocery shopping until I finished everything that was already in here, because I didn't want it to be like, one, too much going on out here, because this is still a household and I know Gabe is tired of seeing this just sitting around. So I tried to do everything as quickly as possible. So yeah, I have to go grocery shopping and get some like essential stuff, like fruit, vegetables, stuff like that, because the refrigerator is empty. I was just trying to wait until I finish this so that I don't have to go twice, because I didn't want to buy stuff that I already had. So this also gave me an option to like look at what I have and stuff like that. Okay, so let me show y'all what the pantry look like real quick. I am so freaking proud of myself. Also, I'm gonna turn on the, no. How do I, oh, Jesus. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, sorry, I took the light from over here. I'm also gonna put lights in here. So, at the top, we have all of like the protein and any type of like stuff that really Gabe uses. So his creatine, his super green and stuff like that at the top. Then we have our vitamins to the right, sugar, flour, brown sugar, rice, pastas, and breads. Granola, not granola, what is it called? Oatmeal, grits, pancake mix, basically all the breakfast stuff with some toppings on the right. And then in the back of that, I just have some seafood seasoning. And then the bottom is just like a bunch of miscellaneous stuff that has not expired. So this is what it looks like as of right now. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna fill up some more, like the more I go shopping and stuff, but this is just what it looks like now. So yeah. I realized I haven't even eaten yet, so I'm gonna eat some of my HelloFresh meal that I made a couple days ago. But while I have time on my hands, first of all, y'all, this was so good. It's like a spaghetti, but it has like almonds and stuff on top. It was really good. But yeah, while I have time, I'm gonna answer. So I asked y'all to ask me questions for like a life update weeks ago. It honestly may have been like a month ago, but I screenshotted like the questions that y'all asked, so I'm gonna answer those. I guess I can go ahead and start while my food is warming up. So the first question is natural or makeup? Honestly, it really depends. Like I used to really be a makeup girly, like heavy on makeup every single day back in college. But the older I get, I don't know if it's, I guess it's life. Having to wake up early for work and like my life being so on the go, I've kind of like pulled myself back from like doing makeup every single day. So now I only really wear it if I'm like going somewhere legit or if I have to record. So I don't know, I like both. I love makeup. It's just life been beating my, okay, so I rarely wear it now. But if I absolutely had to choose, I would say natural. Because I mean, look at my face, like, it still sits without the makeup. Someone said, do you have advice for people who feel like they're trying too hard in relationships? Let it go. Let it go. And I can't, you know, I'm not even gonna say that because I don't know. It really just depends on your situation. One, vocalize it. Like let him know or let her know, this is how I feel, XYZ. These are examples of when I felt like I was doing the most and you weren't doing enough. And see where that kind of takes you. You would be very surprised how far a conversation can take you. Because even like with me and Gabe, there was a point in time, like, and y'all seen it on our last relationship Q&A, me and him have completely separate like love languages. I am not a physical touch type of person. I holding hands, cuddling, like hugging, all that is just, it's not me. And that is exactly what he loves, what he yearns in a partner and stuff like that. And he really had to sit me down one day and be like, look, this is what I need. If you can't give that to me, then maybe, you know, we should, you know, think about stuff and everything like that. And it really takes a conversation. I'm still not 100% like physical touch at all, but I'm more willing. Now, granted, occasionally I will be in the mood to like hug and like kiss on him and stuff like that. But in general, it's just, I don't know. I'm not really, it's crazy because I'm emotional, but I'm not like touchy-feely emotional, if that makes sense. Just have the conversation because a lot can change just by letting them know. And honestly, they may not even be aware that you feel the way that you feel. If you have already made them aware of how you feel, that goes back to the first thing that I said, let it go. The saying is so many fish in the sea, baby, that's accurate. Like, one thing about me, I'm not gonna press nobody to do anything. And I even told Gabe this, like, there's never gonna be a time where I press a man to do something that I need him to do more than once. Like, I'll tell you once, if you don't get it past that one time, then that's it. Because when I tell you, life is so short. And it's too dang on short to be spending it with somebody that's not gonna do what you need them to do. Period. So next question is, okay, so the next 3 questions really from 3 different people at that. So one isn't even a question, it's a comment. It says juicy either. What was my question? Oh, I was like, when I posted this, I said, ask me questions because my next Q&A would be juicy, I think that was the wording. That's not verbatim, but that's pretty much what it said. And someone commented and said, juicy either means you're pregnant or married, so which is it? Then another question says, I saw y'all ring shopping, so what's tea? If you follow me on, I didn't post it. Did I post it on Instagram? I can't remember if I posted it on Instagram or not, but I definitely posted it on TikTok. So if you haven't seen it, you can go see it now. Gabe and I went ring shopping back in February, and I'm still not engaged yet. We went ring shopping because at first, so this is actually like our 3rd time ring shopping. The first 2 times we went to like Kay's. I fell in love with the ring at Kay's, but this was also before, I didn't know that you could literally design your ring how you want it. I thought you had to have like, you have to have a bank on you. For some reason in my mind, like creating a custom engagement ring, my mind read that as $50,000, $100,000. Like, I just thought you had to have bank to do something like that. And apparently you don't. So we ended up going to Brilliant Earth, designed my ring to a T. 3 different options, like the most beautiful options in the world. And I'm so glad that he took me there so that I have the opportunity to kind of do it exactly how I want it. The ring that I had picked out from Kay's a couple months prior to that, still love that ring. It's gorgeous to die for. However, obviously I built the one at Brilliant Earth. I built those like from scratch. So of course they're going to mean so much more to me than if he would have just bought the one from Kay's. To answer the question, I'm not engaged yet. He kind of has me on my toes, which is fine because I'm very nosy. Even though I feel like when it's about to happen, I feel like I'm a no, just because I'm nosy. So it's like, I don't know. Next question is, when do you expect to have children? In your previous video, you said you didn't want any. When did I say I didn't want kids? I don't think I said that. I'm gonna have to go back and watch my Q&A vlog because I don't think I said I didn't want kids, because I do want kids. I plan to start having kids very soon. Yeah, soon. I do know in my previous, in the previous Q&A, Gabe and I were saying that we were gonna wait for like my 30s, which if you don't know, I just had a birthday. I'm 28 now as of March 8th. So if you didn't tell me happy birthday, you can go ahead and tell me happy birthday now. Well, originally we said that we were gonna wait until I was in my 30s, and that has changed. I do feel like now, I honestly don't know what caused the sudden change of mind or heart, but like now I kind of rather go ahead and get it over with before I get in my 30s, or at least like let 31, 32 be my cutoff. So I am ready. We've kind of discussed it. So I think that we're both on the same time frame, same timeline now, because he's always wanted kids early. Like he's one of those people that doesn't want to be old. Like he doesn't want to be too old to be able to like have fun with his kids, celebrate his kids, things like that as they grow into adults. So he's always been like before 30s. Like when I first met him, he was saying like 27, 28, and I was the one that was like, no, like that's not happening. As far as y'all knowing when I'm pregnant, I don't think I would put it on social media until like I start showing. So I will never confirm whether I am or not until like I start showing. So, and that is not me saying that I'm pregnant or anything like that. That is me saying when that time comes, which is whenever we decide to, or whenever God decides to go ahead and plant that, you guys won't know until, you know, I start showing and I have processed everything myself. That is when I'll be able to say, yes, I am pregnant. That is when, and only when, after I have had the opportunity, or me and Gabe have had the opportunity to process it and just take it all in and plan everything, decide, you know, next steps and all of that. Only then is when I'll be willing to say, yes, I am pregnant. Okay, another question is, they messed up this whole thing, but basically they're asking if I have like my, I guess, dream wedding or engagement plan. Engagement, not so much, just because I feel like that's more so his doing. Now what I will say is I've kind of changed my mind on the type of engagement that I want. So instead of having something like, which I feel like he's gonna do anyway, instead of having something like super extravagant and like big, I would prefer something more intimate with just like our families and our closest friends. But he's very, Gabe is like all out there. Me and him are opposites, even with like wedding plans. Like I would prefer something small and intimate. Like a backyard wedding would be perfectly okay with me, as long as it's like super cute with all the greenery and the lights and stuff like that. He's like, no, like he wants this huge extravagant wedding with like 200 people and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. So engagement, not really. It is what it is, whatever he decides to do. Now wedding, like I said, I would prefer something small and intimate. I used to want like the glitz and glam type of wedding. However, now I'm pulling it in towards more minimalistic with greenery. So having like an all white wedding with a bunch of like greenery and like white flowers, stuff like that. I think that's the vibe that I'm leaning more to, versus like the glitz and glam that I used to love. I do kind of want to have like color, but I don't know. I feel like color gets tacky real quick. So that's why I'd rather have like a full neutral wedding versus having like different colors and stuff. But if I were to do a color, I would do, if it's like a spring summer wedding, I would do like a, what is it called? It's not really turquoise. Is it turquoise, y'all? It may be. It's like a bluish green, but more so on the green side. I feel like it's called sea something. I don't know, but it would be more in that that realm if it was like a spring, summer, if I had to do color. Now, if it's a fall, winter, then I would definitely do brown. Like, brown weddings are gorgeous to me. So, yeah. Also, yes, to answer the question, which I guess I did answer the question when I just said all that, but to answer it for real, yes, I do have my whole wedding planned out on Pinterest, because Pinterest is literally my life. So I have my entire life on Pinterest. Like, anything you can think of that would need to be planned, it's already planned out for me. So yeah, I got a lot of questions on here about pregnancy and marriage, both, which I guess that just comes with like the timeline of life. I'm at that point in life, so I guess that's why people are curious. Someone said, when it comes to children, how many kids do you want and how many kids does your man want? I would like a maximum of 5. Anything under that, I don't care. It is what it is to me, as long as we knock it out back to back. Gabe, which is crazy, because when I first met him, he used to swear he wanted it. Y'all, when I first met Gabe, I think he used to just be telling me stuff like, just because he thought it sounded good. So he used to be like, oh yeah, I want a big family and this and that and this and that. And oh yeah, sorry. He used to be like, yeah, I want a big family and blah, 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 blah. Basically saying whatever I said. So we was in the car. When was this? This was like maybe night before last or a couple nights ago. We were talking about kids and I was like, what was we talking about kids? I can't remember why, but we were on that topic and I was like, yeah, I think 5 would be good. Like, that would be decent, because I want to be able to leave a big legacy. Like, I want to be able to have family reunions just from like me and him. So our kids having multiple kids, having multiple kids, having multiple kids. Like, I want us alone to be able to have big family reunions. And then like my siblings and my cousins and stuff like that would just make it a more grand type of thing. And his response to that, he was like, no, like 2 is it. And I was like, it was just so funny, because I was like, that's crazy, because 2 years ago you was all up in my face saying you wanted 4 or 5 kids. But yeah, I know he just said that, kind of like talk that talk when he first met me, so it is what it is. But I will say, I want more. I'm going to have more than 2, God's will. I do not want 1 child. I do not want my child to be a single child. Like, I don't. I want them to have someone within our household to grow up with, to have fun with, to be able to lean and depend on outside of me and their father. So yeah, minimum off the bat is 2, a maximum is 5. That's my plan. Gabe is maximum of 2, minimum of 1. So we'll see how that play out. But yeah, it's ultimately God's will. So that is it for the questions. I have a few more, but it's like, they're not really interesting, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Tomorrow is very exciting. I am doing something that y'all probably would have never in a million years thought I would be doing. But it is something that, and I am gonna take you guys along with me. I did get approval from the business to record. But it is something that I've been thinking about literally for almost a year. I've done my research. I have my thorough research at that, like very thorough. I have weighed all the options. I have thought about it more than you can think about anything, and ultimately decided back in January that it is what I want to do. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just going to bring y'all along and y'all can just see for yourselves. I also didn't tell anyone about it. I only told 1 person. Am I lying? No, I'm not lying. The only person I told was my friend Nasa. She's the only person that knows this is happening. And that's just because I didn't want anyone else's opinion. Like, well, I told Gabe too, and I think he thought I was playing, but I was dead serious. So he'll see tomorrow when I get home. But I didn't want any outside opinions. I didn't want anybody trying to persuade me not to do it, that that it's not, the right thing to do, or just make up all these different things that I do not care about, because when my mind is made up, my mind is made up. So tomorrow will be super fun, for me at least. And yeah, you guys shall see. But okay, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing later tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out the vlog for today, and if I do more, then I do more. So I will see you all tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. It is Friday. I don't know what today's date is. Let me see. It's Friday the 14th. It's 9:30 in the morning. I am starting very late today because I just could not get out of bed. Like, Gabe tried to wake me up twice and I just could not get up. So today is an exciting day for me. Like I told y'all, I'm doing something that I've always wanted to do. And I didn't really tell anybody except one of my friends. And yeah, so today we're doing it. I was gonna like hold out until I actually got there, but I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all now. So, because I mean, regardless, it doesn't make a difference. Whether I tell y'all now or then. I don't know what I want to eat. I don't even think, oh, I do have chicken sausage. Okay, I think I'm going to do eggs and chicken sausage. Or do I want to just do eggs and yogurt? I'm going to just do eggs and yogurt. Today I'm getting my lips done. So I'm going to get lip filler, and before, like, I know what y'all are thinking, like, girl, you don't even need lip filler, blah, 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 blah. Again, this is what I want to do. This is my decision, my choice. My lips are very, like, my top lip specifically is very narrow. I'm not getting anything extreme. I just want to fill out my top lip a little bit and then just kind of bring definition to my bottom lip, and that's it. I'm not gonna have like the super big lips that everyone likes, things like that. Like, no, it's gonna look very natural, like to a point where I feel like had I not told y'all this, y'all probably would not have noticed. But the only reason I'm telling y'all is, one, because it's part of like what I'm doing this week, so I was like, why not include it in the vlog? And then two, also just to kind of give insight to people who like other people that may have been thinking about getting it but have been scared. It's kind of giving like a back, what's the word? It's kind of giving, are my panties showing? Sorry. It's kind of giving behind the scenes, there we go, behind the scenes of like what's expected. So yeah, that's the only reason I told y'all. But had I not, y'all probably really wouldn't have noticed, because like I said, I'm not getting nothing extreme. I'm just filling out my top lip because I want to. Tomorrow, I haven't decided because it's gloomy outside, it's raining, like it's just a mess outside here in Atlanta. Tomorrow is the wine festival, which I had originally planned to go, but I'll use this one. I had originally planned to go to the wine festival, but yeah, it's so rainy and like gloomy and stuff. I'm afraid it's gonna be like super muddy, so I haven't decided if I'm gonna actually go or not. But I do have that. I already paid for the ticket. Me and Shyla bought our tickets like weeks ago, so we might as well go ahead and go. But if we don't end up going there, I'm sure we're gonna end up doing something else just indoors. So yeah, that's all that I have planned for tomorrow. I also have a few like campaigns and stuff that I have to shoot. So I just have, I want to say, I don't even know. Let me look to make sure they're not due before next weekend. So I have 20 days for 2 of them, and I have 7 days left, which is next Friday. So yeah, I have to do one of them for sure, which I may end up doing all 3 of them this weekend. I have 3 to do. One of them for sure I need to go ahead and do because it's due in 7 days. And that's just like campaigns. And then I also have like my personal stuff that I want to record for TikTok. Like I want to do 2 swimsuit hauls. I have a ton of swimsuits from Amazon, and then I also have a ton of swimsuits from Icon Swim that came in. So I kind of just want to show like plus size swimwear, because it's like when you search it, you really don't find anything. And I feel like it's important for brands for brands to have like their inclusivity shown. Because you know, some people be like, oh, an extra large or a 1X, but in their brand, like their size range, an extra large is like a size 10. Make it make sense. So I love the fact that they were very inclusive for the brands that I did get. Like I said, Icon Swim, and then it was two brands off of Amazon. So I want to record those. I also have some jeans that came in from Pretty Little Thing. It's like 5 or 6 of them that I want to do like a little jean haul, again, plus size, so that people can see how the jeans fit and stuff like that before I get them altered, because I do have to get them altered because my hips are wider than my waistline, obviously. And the waistline on these jeans, like when I tell y'all the gap in the back is like gapping, like it's not something I can cover up. So I definitely have to take it and get it altered. But before I do that, I wanted to show y'all like exactly how it looks fresh out the box.
You say nothing's wrong at all, baby. I say that we falling off, baby. Maybe we just ain't been on the same page. In my mind, I'm done fighting it. In your heart, you keep trying. The truth is not hiding. That's just the way we are. But can't say you love me when it's like that. Can't say I love you when it's like that. If it was new, it won't be like that. To everybody else, it will just all be bad. But I love when we make up like that. And you love it when I make you mad. But maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that. Times I don't want you around. You do something to make me smile, and it's hard for me to try to doubt this feeling. Yeah, we could just walk away. Yeah, we could just stay away. The things I love about you, I can't change. No, 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 no. In my mind, I'm done fighting it. In your heart, you keep trying. And the truth we done hiding. That's just the way we are. Can't say you love me when it's like that. Can't say I love you when it's like that. If it was new, it won't be like that. To everybody else, it will just all be bad. But I love when we make up like that. And you love it when I make you mad. But maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that.
Okay, y'all, so I am back from getting my lip fillers. As you can see, my lips and my mouth are super swollen, which she said the swelling usually goes down within the first couple of days, so like the first 3 to 4 days, and then my lips will start to form and like do like their healing stage for the next 2 weeks. Usually they'll be fine by like a week, week and a half, but 2 weeks max for me to really be like, okay, these are my lips right here. Let me get closer. So yeah, so right here y'all can see it's like really swollen. That'll go down as well, and they'll start to even out like my line. So like right now they look super ducky, but that's just because they're so swollen. So once the swelling goes down and once they start to take their new shape, then they'll be fine. But I like them. I have a lot of emotions because to me I look different, but I also know that I can't judge myself right now because of the fact that I literally just got them done and I haven't given them any time whatsoever to like settle and just calm down. So yeah, but I do like, I can tell they're gonna heal beautifully. So I am gonna track like my healing process, probably not on here, but probably for TikTok. I'll show you guys on here, not in this vlog, but like probably in a different vlog, like the final result of how they look in like 2 weeks or even like at a 1 week mark, just so you can see the difference. But for TikTok, I'll probably make a video of like day by day, just so that you guys can kind of see the healing process from that angle, to see like how the shape of my lips start to form day by day. Other than that, I think that's it. I'm not going to go out to the grocery store. I do have to go grocery shopping, so I'm actually just going to use Instacart so that I don't have to do too much. And then I'm going to order masks from Amazon, which will be here tonight. And I'm just going to wear a mask like for the first week, or at least until the swelling goes down. I'm just going to wear a mask so that I don't like frighten anybody, because I know it's like a shock. Once looking at this is a shock. For me, it's even a shock. So I feel like I don't really want to be in nobody's face for real until like at least the swelling goes down. At the very least, when the swelling goes down. So I'm just going to wear a mask for like the first 4 to 5 days. And then I'll start to just like, you know, walk freely and stuff like that. I'm super nervous for Gabe to see them. He is 100% against anything that's like cosmetic wise. Even though this isn't permanent. So if I end up not liking it, which I know I will, but let's say I just absolutely hated it in 2 weeks, I can just get them dissolved. So it's nothing permanent. But he just doesn't like anything. He doesn't like any type of enhancement, whether it's actual surgery for like weight loss or lip fillers, Botox, whatever the case is, he just doesn't like it. So I'm just kind of nervous to see his response. But I did already talk to him after I left, and I let him know, like, you know, for 2 weeks I'll be healing. I need you to save your comments until 2 weeks. After my healing stage is done, if they look awful, if whatever your opinion is, give it then. But while I'm healing, like, I need you to just like chill out and let me heal. And he was fully on board with that. So yeah, we'll see how he likes them in 2 weeks. I know he's not gonna like this. But yeah, he's already agreed to hold his opinions and stuff like that until I'm done with healing. And then I told him afterwards he can let me have it. He can say what he gotta say. Other than that, I also won't be going to the wine festival tomorrow. I told y'all I had to go to the wine festival with Shyla. Well, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, so I told you I had to go to the wine festival with Shyla. I'm not gonna go, or I haven't decided if I'm gonna go. But if I do go, I can't drink because I can't have alcohol or liquor or anything for the first 3 days while I have these, which I did not think about before I booked my appointment for today. I completely forgot that I have the wine festival tomorrow. So, of course, me being not smart. And then, what else? I think that's it. I also can't do my campaigns. Y'all, I'm all over the place. I can't do my campaigns because my lips look crazy. So I'll probably do those throughout the week next week. And yeah, so basically everything this weekend is put on pause. Like it's not happening until next week when I'm looking a little bit more presentable. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything else for the rest of the day. Like I said, I'm about to order groceries and then just pretty much chill out. So yeah, we'll see what happens. If I have anything exciting going on, I'll pull back out the camera, but until then I'm probably just gonna chill out and watch. I need to catch up on Snowfall, and I need to catch up on Ghost Power Book 2. So that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. But y'all let me know, how do y'all well, I can't ask y'all for y'all opinion and not ask my man for his. So since I told him he couldn't give me his opinion, I'm not even gonna ask for y'all's. But I will show y'all, I'll insert a clip or something probably in my next vlog that shows like the final healing stage. But if you follow me on social media, then you will already see it before my next YouTube video. So go follow me. Good morning, y'all. Today is Saturday the 15th. I realized as I was editing the vlog last night that I never closed out the vlog, so which is fine because it gives me the opportunity to come today so y'all can see how my lips are looking today. I do have quite a bit of bruising. To me, they look the same as far as like how thick they are and how big they are, but that's okay with me because she actually told me, and it's actually common for day 2 and day 3 to be like massive swelling, overwhelming, stuff like that. So I'm actually very glad that I'm not experiencing that. Also, I realized I never really spoke about where I went and what I got. I went to Pure Bliss Med Spa in Sandy Springs here in Atlanta. And they did a really great job. Like, their entire staff was super friendly. I had someone, like the footage that y'all saw of me getting the injections, that was somebody that worked there, like recording for me. They were super sweet. They were super informative. All of the questions that I had, she answered she left me with no doubt, to be honest. I did 1 milliliter. I really won't know if I would have preferred doing half or 1 until after like my healing process has finished. But I think 1 would have been, I think 1 was fine for me. But again, I won't know until 2 weeks after like I see my actual lips. So yeah, I did Juvederm because it's less harsh of a healing process, and it's less harsh on you and your body. That was something that I was very, very concerned with at first, because y'all know I have psoriasis and my skin, it literally takes 0 seconds for me to break out and have an allergic reaction. That is really what held me from getting lip injections for the past year, because I was just so nervous that I would get them and my body would just react awfully to it. But I'm doing fine. Like, I haven't had any type of itching sensations, no allergic reaction. When I have an allergic reaction, it's immediate. Or within like the first 24 hours, and I'm fine. So I'm definitely okay with my decision. But yeah, this is what my lips look like today. Again, still swollen, lots of bruising starting to show up, which is normal. But yeah, I don't know if it's because I've had them for a day already, but it's less of a shock to me when I woke up this morning versus like when I first saw it after I got them the injections. Because after I got it, I wanted to cry. I was like, oh my gosh, I look so different. My lips are huge, blah, blah, blah. Which, granted, I still look different. My lips are still big as they were yesterday because I just got them done, so they're still swollen. But I think it just took a minute for me to like realize, okay, Brianna, this is okay. This is the healing process, blah, 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 blah. So I wasn't really too worried when I woke up today. So yeah, this is what they look like. And again, I will probably do another, it probably won't even be a vlog. I honestly think I'm gonna probably do like a sit down video to go through like the ins and outs, actually explain like the entire process, because I did I put the process in this video, but it was montage. I didn't want to speak in it because I just wanted y'all to kind of just see me go through it versus like giving in-depth information about it. But if y'all prefer like in-depth information for me to go detail by detail, things like that, I can definitely do that in a sit down video. So just let me know in the comments if that's what you want, if that's what you prefer. But yeah, so that is the end of this vlog. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, because obviously it was good if you're still here and you're still watching. Also, if you have not already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications, because like I said, this year is all about consistency, going big, going better. And as y'all can tell by this vlog, like I really put time and effort into editing, making sure things like look aesthetic and appealing to y'all and stuff like that. And that's how I want my content to be going forward. I'm all about quality versus quantity now. So yeah, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because there are many videos and vlogs to come. I really love the vlog content. Y'all let me know if y'all like it too. I personally like it more than anything, because it's kind of just like, okay, I can just pick up my camera whenever I want and just take y'all along with me, versus having to be so structured all the time. So definitely more vlogs to come. But at this point, I'm rambling, so I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. Like I said, if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on your bell notifications, and I will see y'all in the next vlog.